chill, then moves to play. It's pretty far. He needs to respect combo of the Alistar on the backline target. Beautiful right there. Really nice by the rail as well. Beautiful. And this is a throw. He needs to steal this kill if possible. Holy shit. Yeah, he can win. He's 4-2 already. How? Holy shit. He can win now. Is he gonna double over the wall? Holy. They just throw, bro. Korea. That's why you should never FF, man. Because people will throw. So, take this tower. I don't think you can push more. What's going on, guys? Besides, in today's video, we are going to watch Smash T1 AD carry. Let's take a look at his decisions. Let's see what he does exactly. That he's so good. I'm really looking forward to this. So let's see how he wins and how he plays and how good is he. Is he even good? We'll see. So he first picked Corki, which is, yeah, kind of normal. He's a pretty good pick, actually. So I do agree with the pick of Corki first pick. Obviously, things like Varus, things like Ashe, things like MF, they're also decent. But Corki, Varus, probably Ezreal, top 3 absolute best blind picks. Like, no one can argue that, honestly. Like, it's just, they're just really good. Okay, let's see what he does. So, turning on the matchup, is he gonna go resolve? Is he really gonna go resolve? Okay, so go with bomb plating because it is Vi and it is Alistar and it is Lucian. That is a very interesting thing, and I don't think I actually ever seen something like this before. Going for bomb plating is definitely a little bit crazy. He just stays like standard cover, nothing crazy. And how should he play this matchup? He has a rel. Okay, so the first thing that he does here that's important is that when he sees a fight, he immediately tries to move there. See his clicks, but it's not much really he can do. He actually goes for a ward there, so he can see if the enemies will ward or not. So against Lucian, you start E, and you just win really hard, because Rel has brush priority against Alistar, and Corki he has prio against Lucian. So I think you just walk up here, and the Rel is gonna W here. Like, you win really hard. They shouldn't be fighting with Alistar and with the Lucian, but they wanna be fighting for the prio. They should be winning really hard, especially with Conqueror. How easy you can stack Conqueror on Corki. And now you just wait to E and you walk up on the left here. Yeah, and then you shouldn't really look to push much after this. Lucian has Q, so he's, yeah, you just go for the W with Rel. We spaced a little bit, and then now don't push, just walk up, stay up, no reason to push. We're both strong champions, so... Did you change your microphone? Shut up, Trigo. So it's good? No, I didn't change my microphone. It's just the same. Okay, so he just goes for a trade right there. Is he gonna go for a word? He doesn't have a word, okay. And it is Vi, so he could get level 3. That's crazy dive though. He wanted to dive. This is really crazy. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight, while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game, and his results speak for themselves.
silver to emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster. And they are not alone. They are part of a growing community over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight. And it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger. Not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
Okay, so what do you do now? You have slow push into them, and it is Vi. You get Q level 2, and you have Rel. Jungle is close proximity, so I think Vi could potentially look to gank soon. So everyone is gonna go for a gank. Let's see what he's gonna do. He has a strong matchup. I mean, he was also scaling better, so we'll see how Lucian tries to play. He wants to dive Alistar at level 2. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Yeah, so he keeps prio. I don't know what Ivern is doing actually. He's just sitting in the brush, but I guess he has a lot of time, right? Because Scuttle didn't even spawn. He collected his camps. He was quite fast though. Kore ananas. Yeah. Yeah, Vi is definitely gonna play here. Okay, Vi actually shot top. I'm wondering what are they gonna do right now? Because they can't dive really. So what are they gonna do in a case like this? Because they can't really dive. Vi shows up top. Ambessa died. So it's like, is he really gonna waste his time here? Doesn't he go for Scuttle? I guess it's not really wasting time because Vi just started the Scuttle. He wants level 4, so he wants to porting Q. But honestly, this is crazy from Ivern. He wasted a bit of time. Thing is, it's not really waste of time because he stayed there 20 seconds when his camps are down, so it's not really wasting time. But now since Scuttle spawned, he needs to go. So what did Smash do? He had a very good understanding on how Corki versus Lucian works. He also had a good understanding about how Rel versus Alistar works, and he just looked to slow push. He just looked to have the pressure because he knew that Corki wins trade early game against Lucian. And now I think he's gonna look for a base longsword tier into refillable potion. Okay, the guy goes in. Rel is a bit crazy. He actually swapped targets a bit here. So let's see what happens here. So they stay in the brush, they go for the all-in, they go on the Alistar right here, and then you actually go on the Lucian. I think that's pretty mistake there. Just go on the target that is low. But he didn't really want to hit the reason why he did that is because he had the aftershock on and he didn't want to hit the Alistar while he's in the aftershock, and he wanted to just go on Lucian for one attack. So crazy. So here is my question, is Ivern is going for display? Why is Corki keeping the lane there? Do you think the Ali will do something there and counter? No, so this is all because of the bait, right? You keep the wave here just because in this case you should expect Vi is pathing towards bot. So if you're pushing like this, there is pretty guaranteed that Vi is gonna come very soon if you're in this position. And if she comes here and she engages, she flashes on you, the chances that you're gonna get ganked here is super high, right? Because you're super far up in the lane. If you're letting the wave to come into you, then Vi won't really gank. So that's why you just want to look to bait. Okay, so he goes for, so he doesn't go for tier. He goes for pickaxe refill, which is quite interesting. Lucian got 3 kills. So this is a very tough early game from Smash here on the Corki. This is a slow push into them, so I think he should fast push this. Just use your E, use the Q on the back minions right now. Okay, he's actually going to look to slow push. Okay, he's actually pushing, but he doesn't really use his abilities because the next wave is quite far, so he's anyways gonna look to crash soon. And It's quite simple. Like you're always gonna crush this. They can't freeze. So you can play it slow. So you let Rel get in the lane first, so she can get the XP, and then you play from there. Okay, that's interesting engage by Alistar. He's gonna get a bit of poke. And now I don't think he's gonna hit the minions much. Why he stop? So he's just gonna walk up and try to Q. I think they really win here. The only thing is that Alistar has good sustain. Alistar has good sustain here. That's it. So I think they're gonna look to all in very soon. Okay, she missed. Pretty close, but I think they still win. They still win. Corki goes for the double there. Very interesting. Beautiful Lucian E right there. Interesting, very interesting. So he's just gonna play like pretty chill. Not much going on in the laney phase. I'll speed up a little bit here. And I really like his positioning. Like pay attention to his positioning right here. So he stays on the left, so this guy can hextech flash into WQ with Alistar, but then as the Rel is approaching the brush, he goes towards the Rel because he knows he wants to go on the closest target. And I think here you actually lose this pretty hard. You do have barrier advantage here. Lucian doesn't have barrier, but still. You always lose this. Yeah, you die. Oh, is he gonna... Oh. He actually escaped. Crazy. He's gonna stay Fog of War. The guy is recalling. He'll catch the wave. And then Lucian is actually smart. He stays. He knows Ivern is not on bot lane for now. So you can just take this. But he's not really diveable. Smash is not diveable here. So I think you recall instantly here, right? But is there a reason to push this? I mean, there is. Because the wave position is... It's too close to the tower. So this is gonna slow push into them. If this wave is in the middle, they can recall together. They can recall instantly without pushing, but since it's on his side, it's gonna slow push into them. So you just wanna push. I think use your E. And then if Alistar is good, he could probably be here to freeze. Oh, really? He actually stays. But I mean, he doesn't really lose anything, this Lucian, if he stays. It's just... he loses a bit of tempo. Kevin Andre, thank you so much for the 20 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, so what do we do now? So we have a 0-3 rel, a report support. So some supports are very brained, so we report them. Alistar goes mid lane. Is he gonna fast push here? I don't think so. He goes for ward and he's gonna slow push. He plays for Essence Saver. See you later, Kurt. See you later, Kevin. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so he needs to play safe. That is 4-0 Lucian. It is 8-0 the scoreboard, bro. Like, if I'm in this game, I'm probably getting tilted. Because I'm like, bro, what is happening? Everyone is losing, you know? But he's also kind of losing, so... He needs to play better. Thing is, Corki is not such a good champion like in the very early game, right? It's not like that insane in the early game. So he's just gonna play really slow. I'm wondering how is he gonna play his mid game. Very good discipline here. So one, he has the wave here, so he goes with Rel to contest the ward. But two, when Alistar is moving, he just has the discipline to just run away like this. So I love it. And now he just wants to move to his Rel. But it's pretty difficult. Doesn't really have much mana here. Yeah, Cricket doesn't feel as strong as he used to be, and now he's gonna get zoned. Kinda hard to play. Kinda hard to play. I think he had to come cover for bot. Yeah, he had to cover bot. And now is he gonna recall? Because the thing is, he has Essence River. But this guy is pushing. It is a cannon wave, but he should stay. Yeah, he should stay. Because he's gonna lose the minions. So he stays. He can't really get dove. Because he has double in like 15 seconds, 10 seconds. And I think he's gonna recall after this. If Rel doesn't recall, he's not diveable, so he stays for one more wave. So he's always like pretty, I wouldn't say greedy. But thing is, if you're losing and you're just recalling like this and you lose a wave, it's kind of bad, right? Because you're already behind. So that's why he's staying here. One, he's not diveable. And two, he can just deny the plates. Because now he can't, like, Lucian can't really get plates so easy. Yeah, that's really good play by Alistar. Even if he gets one, it should be good. Yeah, they got one. And now he's gonna die for sure. I don't think he can really do much here.
야, 심적으로 진짜
Pretty good played by
여기서
Lucian.
다이브하는 거는 이게 우리는 게임을 어떻게
Is he gonna go mid?
알리사 사기챔 이거 씨. 야, 그거 되는 거야? 예? 루시안
Ooh.
있는데.
Okay, so now he needs to go mid.
7킬 진짜
Don't think he's gonna go bot. He's gonna go mid, pick up the mid wave, take one wave, and then go bot. Uses W. What's his double angle? So double angle is over the tower. It's really important to know when you play Corki, right? So mid game is approaching. It is 214. I would say that this is like FF15 because it's Korea. He tries to hover topside play like this because they're making a play top. Silas is recalling. We can see it on the minimap. So now, what would I do? I would take this wave and I'll probably rotate bot. What's this charm? That's a very good charm. And now I think you just go bot, no? Okay, or do you just stay mid and Silas goes bot? You can't really respond to top play. You need to go back to mid. Like, you can move top because the wave is not even in the mid lane. So based on the wave position, you can cover top. But now, since Ari will start pushing, then you need to come back to bot. I mean to mid. So it is going to be interesting. Thing is, this swap is very bad for Lucian because this is actually very common, right? For people like Silas, he's level 10 and he was 0-2, and Lucian is level 9 and he was 7-0. Why is Silas staying with Lucian, right? If you're playing Lucian here, the moment he swapped with Silas, you should swap mid. Because if Corki is mid, he can wave clear and he can just be safe against Ari. Thing is, if you fight Silas 1v1, you're probably gonna lose as Lucian. So, in general, if Alistar can stay with you and you can kill Silas on the side lane, that's fine because you can take tower bot and you can open through mid. Because it opens the game a lot if you take the tower. But if it's Silas into Alistar, which is a very difficult matchup to play for Alistar, Silas has Alistar ulti, right? So the moment Lucian actually saw the swap Silas, he should send Ari bot and then stay mid, because against Corki, there is no way you lose. Right? There is just no way you lose. Okay, so what is he gonna do now? So he plays Assassin's Reef for first item. He doesn't really play tier, so this is like a different item path than the one with the Trinity into Manimune. He pushes this wave. I think he's just gonna reset because supporter is resetting, jungle is resetting. Should he stay? Nope. He's gonna reset. He gets stab eyes because of course it is Vi with Lucian. He moves immediately to the fight. There is the wave mid lane right now, but the fight position is pretty close to him, so he actually chooses to fight. And I wanna see how he fights here. Beautiful here to actually, he had the discipline to go on the second target here. Beautiful. And then he just goes onto the Alistar here. He really wants to fight because he has an item. Is he gonna double in? Oh, but he has damage though. Not as useless as I thought. He's not as useless as I thought, but Lucian is gonna be really strong. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be interesting. So I'll give you a spoiler, guys. He's going to come back in this game, but I have no idea how. So now he recalls. Can't push on no wave. It's lack of tempo. 900 gold, he gets cloak. He just goes mid. Okay, I really like this. He's always hovering plays. His map awareness is great. Like, look, there's a play here, he moves immediately, but then he sees that Lucian is pushing this wave. So obviously you need to respond to the wave first. Thing is, if Lucian is not on the mid wave, here, he can actually move to bot, because you can't be mid pushing the wave when you're behind. You're gonna get caught by people, you know, so many people that can kill you there. So he looks at mid lane wave. He could have moved, and the moment Lucian starts pushing, then he needs to go back to the tower. But since he's now here, then he needs to stay here, because when you're behind the AD carry, you can't really play mid to push. You need to play to receive this wave. So if the wave is in the middle, you can actually move to bot, as long as you know you can come back before the enemy will push the wave into the tower, right? I think Lucian can also look at it from a win condition perspective. He has a guaranteed win con on the Corki, and the Silas Ari matchup is at this point. Switching lane opponents is risk, and the Silas can do something with the shutdown. The thing is, you don't want to be against mid laners or top laners usually. It's quite bad. So you push mid, you take the red buff, go back to mid. Are you gonna recall? Yeah, you get the zeal, right? Okay, no one is surrendering. True. So let's see. How is he gonna clear the wave? Is he gonna E first or is he gonna just Q? Yeah, he's gonna EQ. Sure. Really good positioning. So he has a good understanding on when to take waves, when to not take waves. Super good, super good, super good.
너희 뭔데? 왜 자꾸 일로 와? 너희 너무 지금. 우리 팀. 너희 그렇게까지
Stays into the brush. Chill, chill, chill. Then moves to the play. It's pretty far. He needs to respect combo of the Alistar. Go on the backline target. Beautiful right there. Really nice by the rail as well. Beautiful.
내가 말했잖아. 너희 너무 용감.
And this is a throw. He needs to steal the skill if boss.
너희 그렇게까지 해서 안
Holy
된다.
shit.
너희 너무 용감해 지금. 나 매트 좋은데 내가
Yeah, he can win. He's 4-2 already. How?
너희 괜찮겠어? 진짜로?
Holy
너희
shit.
그만 던져야 돼.
He can win now. Is he gonna double over the wall?
너희 게임
Holy.
진다. 그러다가.
They just throw, bro.
너희.
Korea. That's why you should never FF, man.
너희 강을 즐겨.
Because people will throw. So take this tower. I don't think you can push more.
두 번만 더 하면 적당하겠네.
Oh, never mind.
시아나.
Unless that's really
두
good
번만
barrel.
더 하면 적당하겠네.
Really good barrel there.
시아나. 괜찮겠니?
He died though, but this is really good. Alistar also dies.
킬이
And
몇 개가
by
들어오는
suicide as well.
거야. 발달해 죽겠네.
Yeah, this is big mistake from her.
나는 안 죽는데.
It's really big mistake from her.
나 7킬 됐어 7킬.
Yeah, they actually just throw. So it all started from what? It all started from that fight right there, like this fight. Because he's always ready to fight. He's always ready to move. Look, there's the fight, he immediately moves. He stays max range. He focuses the same target on the CC. And he just gets 2 kills for free. Right? His mechanical execution is really good, so he knows how to pilot his champion very well as well. Like the combos are very clean. Look at this. Ult, auto Q, R, auto, walk up, auto, walk up. Here he actually goes a little bit. Like here you guys see how he moves on the left because he's thinking that Alistar Q is like this, so he's spacing on the Alistar Q. Obviously this is small and most of you won't even see these things. Because obviously a different AD carry like would probably just click on him, click up, click on him, click up. Just not click on the left but click up so you can just move forward, right? But this is Smash. He's really good. He's really good. Yeah, a bit crazy. And now he takes that, walks up, he knows there is no threat. Now he doesn't really use his W, he stays max range, uses the Q, uses the E, walks up, pulls first, auto attack, Q first, auto, and now it's just really hard to play. Really hard to play. Really hard to play now.
아, 킬이 몇 개가 들어오는 거야 이거. 발달해 죽겠네. 나는 안 죽는데.
Pretty good. And then now you take this tower, you reset and you play for Drake, no? Unicorn in the middle of the lane like this. Yeah, this is good. So what did I learn? How did he come back? He just had a really good decision. Every single time when he was mid, he was ready to move to the fight here, to the fight here, even to the fight bot lane when the wave was in the middle. He always prioritized the waves, but he was always ready to move to fights. That's what I loved in this game. He was always like, okay, I can move. Why not? And he was like, no, I can't now because Lucian is pushing. No, I can't now because of this. Like he always prioritized the fight, but then he was like, okay, but no, the fight is not reliable. Let me prioritize the wave. So he had a really good balance between like farm and the fights. Let's see what he's gonna do. I wanna see how he plays teamfights now. Now he just plays for his teammates, he looks for poke, he tries to W react on the Alistar combo, but that's pretty hard. And the Q is still gonna get you. You have flash here, you get the mid kills from the... Ooh, beautiful there. Beautiful there by Relovic. Holy shit. Oh my god. Could have flashed... Oh, okay. He greeded a bit, he could have flashed the Alistar combo right there. But he thought that he can escape no matter what. But this is just one. I don't think they get Atakan after today. I mean, they get. They get Atakan, top tower, recall into playing for Drake. But they will probably lose the Drake here because they lose tempo. And by the time that they finish Atakan, Vi is gonna be on the map. I don't think Drake is up. Just give Drake and play for reset and play for top tower after. Like now they need to play for... Like, why is he taking camps now? because midwave is too far. If midwave was here, definitely just get midwave. But now I would take wolves, I would take blue, and I would go mid. I would open mid, and then I would open through bot. Drake is gone. Well, should be gone soon. So I just play bot tower or top tower. But now I think I would play through Sylas. I would play through Sylas on side. You just move with the Rel, you play with Ivern, and you just play from there. Let's see if he does what I said. So I said he should take blue as well, but I think he's gonna take push. He's gonna take push media. And I really doubt they can contest Drake, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, never mind. Vi actually went. She went top. Haha. They can definitely contest that. Okay, let's see this call. So Rel goes in. Let's see how he plays. So he tries to go for a flank. He immediately doubles. He's so cracked, bro, this guy. He's so unbelievably cracked. Look what he does. He just doubles, but he's so tanky. And he has Ivern. So when you have Ivern, I guess that's how you have to play. Because if you don't have Ivern, you need to play like a pussy. But if you have Lulu or Ivern, that's how you play, bro. You just double in, you just do a lot of things. Wait, that's FF? Holy shit, guys. Let me know if you guys learned anything in this video. Let me know if you like this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.